Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. My pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. My pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull the strings in Balenciaga. Still had to leave with nobody fighting. Life is tough, bitch, suck it up. Oh yeah, don't forget to swallow. Getting top from the top, mama. Drinking champagne out the bottle. Rolex presidential vest. Drumsticks in my heavy metal. Put up 6 feet without a shovel. They wondering why a nigga successful. Blueface, baby. Alright. Oh. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull the strings in Balenciaga. Still had to leave with nobody fighting. Life is tough, bitch, suck it up. Oh yeah, don't forget to swallow. Getting top from the top, mama. Drinking champagne out the bottle. Rolex presidential vest. Drumsticks in my heavy metal. Put up 6 feet without a shovel. They wondering why a nigga successful. Bitch, probably cause I'm hella selfish. I can't help him if you can't help him. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga.
What up, what's that?
I'm lacing up strings in the Jordans. I like to wear Gucci with force. Your freak wanna fuck because you not important. I'm the prettiest chocolate nigga that's alive. Lefty tried to give me endorsement. Everybody wanna talk, but I don't got the time. I'ma have to give an appointment. If you don't set appointments, then pop up. Free my big cousin Dosman, he locked up. No shit used to come in the trash bag. Think the nigga pulled up on the box truck. We gon' pull up like Trump. There's something right now but the trunk. My little bitch is so bad. Keep the lights on, I fuck on the front. Drop a pin, I'ma
pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Blueface, baby. Alright. Oh. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull the strings in Balenciaga. Still had to leave with nobody fighting. Life is tough, bitch, suck it up. Oh yeah, don't forget to swallow. Getting top from the top, mama. Drinking champagne out the bottle. Rolex presidential vest. Drumsticks in my heavy metal. Put up 6 feet without a shovel. They wondering why a nigga successful. Bitch, probably cause I'm hella selfish. I can't help him if you can't help him. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga.
Yeah. I'm lacing up strings in the Jordans. I like to wear Gucci with force. Your freak wanna fuck because you not important. I'm the prettiest chocolate nigga that's alive. Lefty tried to give me endorsement. Everybody wanna
That's my shit, man.
Time, I'ma have to give an appointment. If you don't set appointments, then pop up. Free my big cousin Dosman, he locked up. No shit used to come in the trash bag. Think the nigga pulled up on the box truck. We gon' pull up like Trump. There's something right now but the trunk.
That's just my shit, man.
Bitch is so bad. Keep the lights on, I fuck on the front. Drop a pin, I'ma
pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga. Pull up like Trump and they duck like Don. Presidents want me just like Obama. My big bag, just like some car. I pull the strings in Balenciaga.
You know what I mean? The motherfucking Chaz Devlins, Ruger Q's, Stinky Gothams, Sky Hawkins, Nippoons, Jack Smackers, You know what I mean? Those types fucked up my shit to the point where, nigga, I'll be on this bitch for a whole 15 minutes before I even show up on the tiles at all. And then even then, once they get their notification, then they come in and somehow manage to knock off notifications and other people. You be one of the only people sometimes getting a notification. That's why I be flexing with you with that conversation factor, my nigga. Like, I'd rather nobody talk to me if, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody finna say shit. But it is what it is, my nigga. And what it is also additionally is down to less, man, we got less motherfucking time. We have less time than to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? To have a whole brand new born child out this hole. Left on this motherfucker. Ain't shit but like 6 months left in this bitch. And I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. And my wishes go to the new console that these motherfuckers got their security down pat. That's it. That's all I really need though. And that shit that shows who the fuck is up in your stream when they up in your stream, like on fucking Instagram. That's it. I ain't asking for much. This coronavirus shit, I ain't worried about. Future, I ain't worried about, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll get your notifications when you stream, and I'll be like, what the fuck? When your stream ends. Yeah. We done figured that out months ago. For real. Couple me and my femtals and friends, couple me and my ninjas and femme fatales. Like, yo, son, what's good, B? Oh, look. You'll get a notification when I turn my stream the fuck off, not when I turn it on. Niggas done flipped everything. Notifications off. Turn them on when he's off. You know, I don't know. I still got my 1,300 plus subs. My good people. My integrity, my will, my spirit intact. And much more than them niggas could ever try to stop me from getting that. You dig me? I got way much more than what they could even begin to try to stop me from getting that. So, motherfuckers spend the remaining fucking life of this console. Okay, that's everything I can tell. Niggas spend the remainder of this motherfucker, the life of this console, bro. Living in my shadow. Critiquing what I do, whatever. They can follow me around. It's all good. I give no fucks. There's less than 7 months left. I've been here 7 years. Hold on. Whoa. Damn, my bad. I thought it was just me and you talking. Dr. Hemp. Rex, turn. What up? It's Tehran. Oh, okay. Finally got my doctorate. You got your doctrine from the University of Hard Knocks? All right. Yeah, it would be like you did a pre-record and posted the video instead of live. And you know the funny fucking thing? I've only done that once. In my entire fucking streaming time. I've uploaded a video for other people to see intentionally. Like for my subs, my subscribers, and what have you. The first time that I got banned on here, YouTube, for 3 months, Super Bowl. I put up a fucking video, let everybody know. Wow, that was it. So I know what that's about. Toronto was good, man. You switched the motherfucking tag, huh? Dr. Hempman, RX. All right. All right.
What's good, brother? Be round the bush and I'ma come around with a bush cutter and look for you. You niggas talking too much shit. I'm about to find a good plumber. Y'all niggas is some foot soldiers, I'm a foot fun, but you dead, brother. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Like a red button, a gun head, but you like bong, 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 till your heart stop drumming. I shoot you while the sun don't shine, this a hot summer. But fall, dog, I knock a wall off with this sawed off. This bitch sound like a hog cough. I'm a wizard with the motherfucker like I went to Hogwarts. Cut the hog head and the tail off. I'm the nigga bitches put a spell on, and once it wear off, then bitch don't touch me like an air ball. Say slime out of 8 slime, money tall like 8'9", but I'm still starving like a skinny model when that lace slime, that plate mine. Put it up like
Seven Jamo.
on FaceTime with my new
back.
Wu-Tang clan like Raekwon. I'm stupid, nigga. Dumb, deaf, brazy, cray, blind, but I still see in the dark, nigga. Dark nigga, Akon. I'm on my shit like Maggot.
Trying to steal your identity.
They fly, got real bitches with fake asses, with real views and fake eyes. It's stupid. I'm stupid.
When did that happen?
I'm out of my coupe and narcotic abuser, no needles, cause my pocket's ballooning.
I'm curious, when did that happen?
Your beds is cubs, your crocodile's toothless. Till they fuck your baby mama, she breastfeed your child while I do it. Stupid. Your crocodile's toothless. Till they fuck your baby mama, she breastfeed your child while I do it. I looped it. I'm out of my tunchi, I'm minding my tunchi, I'm shining my Uzi, they find on my
Code 45 works every time. What's going on, man?
I'm douching, dropping these jewels, it's
Hopefully all of us, you dig me?
You not on my Gucci, you not on my Gucci, that's not an exclusive. Designers, excuse me, massages, masseuse me, oops, I mean masseuses, massage me, I'm gruesome, I'm grimy, turn you into mama, to tuna salami, you puking, she vomit, that's beautiful science, that's two in the Mozzie, that's who in the Huzzy, you stupid and drowsy, I pew in the Gotti, pew in the got him, pew in the got him, the Tunchi and shot come through with my shotters, kept you in your dollar, turn a nigga, noodle to nada, find it a
Slick ass trolling attempt. About 8 days ago, just harassing comments on videos and shit.
I'm lying, I'm goofing, I'm trying my nooses.
Somebody tried to get into my account on Thursday.
Like you is, I'm high like I flew and my wife looking Jewish. Wait, my money look Arabic, blood looking Cuban, my eyes.
Somebody out of Texas.
She European and she from Aruba, she from the States.
At least that's what the IP showed up as. Maybe they gotta, you know what I mean, change it.
I come from Mars, but I act like I'm from the planet of the apes. Mansion with a gate with some nice landscape. The Atlantic across the way. Don't ask me what I make, I'm be answering all day.
Don't ask me what I make.
A naked bitch with just a bandana on her face, and I just took off.
Right on her face.
Cannonball the face. Fuck her to some
I gotta go back to my dumb shit, I guess.
Damn, I lost the fake. Don't judge me. I took the stand and fought the.
I was just explaining the motherfucking food stamp, man.
I'm feeling Shannon sharp today. Big rocks in my mouth. Can't remember how many asteroids.
Do all the fuck they want.
I told him that your
Ain't stopping shit.
Now pass the phone to Bay. I'm bringing a pole. You dancing on his grave. He faker than a.
I already proved to them they can't get to my nerves. They're not getting to my money.
He ain't got no credit and his apple card is dead. What's in your wallet?
And they trying to find out what's in the wallet. I'll call my IT in Cape Canaveral, maybe. I mean, I don't know what the fuck the point is. You know what I mean? I really don't. Chicks ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing. Word, they motherfuckers tried to get into my account Thursday. Yesterday. A whole lot notification. Nigga tried to get into my account at like 9, 10 o'clock in the fucking morning. Niggas tried to sign in as me. Nah, bruh. Damn, motherfuckers that went from clones to all sorts of other shit. Hello?
Hello. This is a message from Ery1
Okay. We'll hear about that later. mean, I could see if I was a celeb and had M's or B's, you know what I mean? Like, you wanted to get up in the account. Okay. Right. But it's more of that weirdo dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? We catch up with some of these people be asking what the fuck you doing on here. They trying to stop conversations and getting somebody's PlayStation account. I swear to God, I don't know why God invented these dumb motherfuckers. Maybe it really is the end of times. Oh, military friend. I look at it like, what's wrong with my
She going places that you can't.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Stop conversations. Live through other people's lives. Try to hack into people's PS accounts and stop music. Yeah. Oh, live a spot. Canadian fake fuck should go play with one of his 8 cats. Or the fake ass nigga out in Brooklyn, or the fake ass nigga out in China. I'll be running down my list of suspects. All weirdos with no video games, failed streamers. That I happen to know somebody that fucks with the computer shit. You know what I mean? They got an IP guy. You know, maybe some old military guy. You know. I know I seen it. Unique. What's good? How you doing? Good morning. If they copy you doing something right, embrace that shit. And doctor. So look, good morning. Happy Friday. For the culture, 7 views, nigga. Go to bed early, dummy. What? What's this? Please tell me that's a D-Rider. Like, tell me that's gas or somebody, right? Where the shit at? Hold on, wait, there's an easy way to find that out before I even go to my own stream. Let's see. That is old fat boy. His stream isn't up. Must have cut his off. So he transformed from a wannabe leader, put together ass nigga to sideline troll ass nigga. I ain't know you was on your Twister shit too. You on your overnight shit. Like, what happened, Coon? Oh, I know what happened. Croft was in here yesterday. That's what it was. You was sitting there lurking or some shit, huh? Is that it? I stopped by for a moment. Quick moment. Told you I look both ways before crossing. I'm confused. I'm seriously confused. Like that ass. You see, you know, they can't live with you, they can't live without you. This nigga said 7 views at prime time. Listen, man, ain't nobody in competition with your fat ass. And if I was ever in competition with you, you're gonna have to be able to run the race. Come on, man. What'd you do? Start your morning using my names and others? Oh, man. I just lit my blunt, nigga, jumping up with views. Man, write a nice letter to your mother about your views. I don't give a fuck about your views, sir. Oh, man. I really thought it was some gross shit. You went to go lose some weight. Hold a bit of weight. That's not what happened. All right. And I can see, I mean, a troll isn't going to take time out to put together an avatar pic or none of that. There you go, yeah. That's you. All right. What, you miss me or something, nigga? What's going on, man? Huh? What the fuck? But where were we? Sideline D-Riders. And people that got people that, you know what I mean? Like an IT guy that know how to fuck with the channel and shit like that. Fuck you mean prime time? Like I said, prime time's like they collecting a check or some shit. Hey Google, connect to Bluetooth.
This device is already connected to Robespierre's iPad. You can ask me to disconnect it.
All right. Hey Google, disconnect from Bluetooth. Hey Google, disconnect from Bluetooth.
Okay, Bluetooth is disconnected.
I don't know, did it disconnected though. What was the title? What's the title, man? Happy Friday. What's the title, man? What's the title? Oh, my shit. Oh, what did I say? They all professors now or some shit, right? Oh yeah, something I was gonna hit on as far as this coronavirus shit. I find it funny. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I started putting forth my input Or not even input, my research. Just doing research. What I seen a little while ago. Let's try this. But it's like everybody's, you know what I'm saying, overnight, all of a sudden, science professor and shit. Niggas didn't even graduate high school. And a little shit like that, you know what I mean? Just the oversaturation of the information, and everybody's a professor all of a sudden. I just find that funny. That's what that's about. It's what to the views bring, enlightened conversation or gibberish. If you have troll mentality, your viewers are garbage. Let them think about that. But no cap. I just said, so that means he was sitting here lurking. I just said less than 24 hours ago, call unique to the stand. Unique, did I not plex about a whole situation pertaining to the indifference between me and other streamers and therein on how I don't give a fuck about views? It's not even that it wasn't, I broke it down. Didn't I break it down how it wasn't even fair for me to even care about views? Pertaining to the internet involvement of others, like what we were just talking about before. Yeah. Mr. I got some views. Yeah. Texted up his Friday feelings and shit. Huh? Wasn't that less than 24 hours ago? Oh, okay, all right. Just checking on the chicken. So, man, where the fuck did I put that shit? Alright, like, come on, B. That must be more of that gay shit. That's what it is. That too. Yeah, I think he's still mad because I told him his whole organization, who he running with, and what he about these days is gay. I guess that stuck with him. So, and then that's more proof right there. More proof. Well, I say, I have a fallout with somebody. It be that. Cool. Alright. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whoop, wop. Yep. Hurry up. Go in the opposite direction. See you later. I'd like to tell you it was nice knowing you. That'd be it. I'd be in my zone. They come back crying. As short as a tissue paper and shit, man. I'm fresh out. You know, I'm talking about his little $80 Best Buy setup situation. I mean, what the fuck? That thing costs the price of a video game, but niggas ain't got no video games. Oh, man. No. Nah, I think I do know. And then I be telling motherfuckers, so then they be hurt. There's a pattern to it. The sheeple mentality and misinformation on social outlets is inducing the fear and panic. All right, back to what the title's about. And so basically, I'm just going to spin around to the fact of the matter that people overreacting. In my opinion, we're all entitled to our opinions. You know, I'm out there. The way I see it, I'm out there, and the majority of the people, the rest of the people, are inside. Yes. Where's Vieira? You know, they have a lot of people quarantining. Okay. I speak from the front line. I'm out there. I see the flow. I see what's going on. And I'm also doing other research as well. Yes? And not the common shit. You know what I mean? What's the numbers of the virus spread and this, that, and the third? Nah. I'm on my alter theory shit. The mortality is under 1%. Key underlying health issues cause the deaths. I'm shipping still. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's caused a lot of people to jump the gun on a lot of theories. To me, it's all how you connect the dots on certain factors. You know, things that have been happening to us. Again, still pushing 45 days here, 45 days in. I have yet to meet a coronavirus infected person. I have yet to speak to anyone. Now, within the last 72 hours, 2 different people. I've heard situations. Nothing fatal, just, oh, my people's friend, his best friend, his people have it. A friend of a friend of a friend has it. Still no not any one bit closer to discovering any like clues or facts or traces of this pandemic. Breakdancing was a pandemic. You see people doing it everywhere. The conagen period without symptoms is alarming. That was a false alarm. Fake alarm. Real alarm, but fake. Respiratory blues. Wow, this happens on the heels of vaping deaths. This took place on the heels of a lot of things. So, mutates over time in severity, it could be quite bad. Currently, it is the climate of fear mongering, as always, in mass media outlets. Like, yeah, the fear mongering has taken its effect. That's like the basis of what I'm saying off of the title. So out of fear, uh, people shooting off this, that, this, and that. And again, we're all entitled to our opinions. And I'm entitled to mine. I'm sticking with my guns. Nah, it's all a hoax to see just how easy it is to get the people to comply. So, yeah, but nevertheless, be it a hoax or not, the reality is that people are complying, things are in play, things are at play. Imagine the addiction rate increase after the shut-in. And full count. What's good? So you're saying I missed a sentence. I missed some important shit there for a second. Hey, you know that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been doing. They're trying to scare us. It's working. You say some things enough, and then people believe it. Persons age 65 to 84, 1 to 3% amongst persons age 55 to 64, 1% amongst age 20 to 20. All right, you're giving me statistics from some site, from the CDC website. It's like ops, right? Haven't heard that in a long time. All right, let me see what you were saying there. So they're saying you won't comply if they say you got to get a chip. So you're saying you won't comply if they're saying they got to get a chip? Definitely not. Definitely not, sir. Negative. Yes, I saw the documentary, the RDFI chip documentary, about 3 times over. Yeah, there's nothing they're going to do that's going to convince me that, oh my God, we need the chip. No, sir. Put the chip in the fucking card. I'm good. We're good. Now, they're running a test to see how sheepable the sheep are. What are we willing to go for in dire times? Extreme straits. What are the people? How much more can they tolerate? We haven't broke them, so. This is probably near endgame for the Patriot Act agenda. Who knows? Some Bilderberg shit. Right. It's like the NSA. Are you going with Dowsing? 30,000 Americans in Pittsburgh in the 60s. Right. Again. Please don't forget where the fuck we're at. Yeah, you know, over there and over there. Things have always predominantly been different than here. And we can look to over there and be like, oh man, their government is fucking crap. Their government treats their people like shit. Glad to be here. Our government treats us like shit too. Don't forget. Our government has a long, extensive history of mistreating its people. Its civilians, its occupants. It's every fucking thing. So, please. Yeah. Everybody lost their patriotic faith about 2 years back. Has it been 2 years? Kaepernick? Militias, mass killings. The everyday fucking hate for each other. Hey, look on the bright side. Being observed or not, or whatever the fuck, at least we get to pull back. I think the death rate has went down, but you know, they got to keep the numbers right because death still has to happen here. So, yeah. It's like the NSA. Okay, yeah, all right, that juicy mustache, but Ery1. Never heard of him. Enlighten us. When the Department of War split into the Department of Defense, special interest groups began the CIA style global proxy wars. Like, there's so much shit going on, and us not being involved in it, you just want to go about your life living. But trust, they got other plans. Nash roundups and killing. Look back to the damn, I forget the name of it, but it's a documentary on Walmart. Got it in there. Whole bunch of coffins made with a law that was passed. Something off the flares of the Patriot Act, and if people or an epidemic or something broke out, things they've prepared for. So why not have a little testy test? Protect and bolster international holdings. Then again, in that, if we say we can't pay other people because we're hurting without the crisis, you know, lean on some of our other crises. And they're not buying that. Nah, America's got money. Well then, all right, let's prove to you we ain't got no damn money. Let's give you some, you know, some history to show you. Even though we do. If you look to others, well, you can't ask us for money now. Not at all. Watch how this pans out. Relief has been sent for 80%. I still don't think that's fair. 75%. Right? 25% of countries participants or more, I'm not sure on this number, aren't going to get a check. Why? It didn't work last year. It didn't file taxes. They put an extension on it. That's to do. They just passed a law, the fuck, yesterday, that I now can file taxes or file for employment and tax it. Get a kickback off it. That's never before. And we always pay out. Never get any tax returns. No. But so to the people that it's truly affecting, some relief is sent their way. Some relief is on the way. Hold steadfast with that. It ain't nobody's fucking million. And it's more than $1. It's more than $100. It's historically the most ever given back to citizens from the government. So, with Boomer, it's a psyop attack on the last generations born before the internet. It's to discredit any statements from a sensei. This is a whole okay boomer. Yeah, yeah, right. Okay boomer generation, yeah. If you haven't filed taxes, you're not getting only unemployment. Okay. This past generation holds the wisdom of life. The past generation holds this. No. The past generation holds the wisdom of life. The youth willing to forego this. The youth of today are willing to forego this for memes. Right. Right. Today's youth will study all memes in pursuit of wisdom. But there be all sorts of misspellings and misquotes within all those memes, some of them that I see, if you will. Not true. What's not true? What's not true, sir? About today's generation versus the generation before them or the generation before us on an accountability of wisdom. Now, I wouldn't dare say this entire generation is foobar, done beyond recognition, but yeah, help is needed. And on the matter, yes, the government, the Central Intelligence Agency and the Federal Bureau of Investigations Internal and all that, and the CIA and DEA and ATF and the police and government officials, politicians, the yuppies, the wasps, the elites, and your occasional, your 33-degree Masons, and your occasional researcher. Your group of researchers know that shit's been dumbed down severely. And yeah, shit just ain't what it was. As far as American goes, they don't make them like they used to. There was supposed to be a change from the old American. There was, but there was like way too much of a change. It was off the charts. And so they know. They were looking to control our grandparents. What do you mean? They got control with our parents. They got control with us. Today's generation is doing exactly what they want. For the most fucking part. You know, passing a test with 80%. In some areas, complete hundreds. So this youth, or a percentage of the youth, will have that old generation in them. Being a meme king over Eagle Scout, 100%. I'm dead. Again, Boy Scouts honor. Keep. Says youth, or percentage of the youth will have that old generation in them. And that is a staggering number. Yes, knowledge is always passed on. Yeah. Knowledge is always passed on. But it's filtered down these days. I can promise you that. It's not that today's generation was not my generation, all right? The things that were going on when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, just right there in that little window right there, it's not going on for 10-year-olds, 11, 12, and 13 today. Nah, not at all. Life itself. It's like a whole different universe, a whole brand new galaxy. And it would look on the surface to be for the better, but it's not. Because back then, it was a real fucking zoo, and the animals didn't get locked in at night. There was no petting zoo. You couldn't, during the day, you couldn't get none of the animals were loose in the streets. Savagery was real. There was no fucking internet. Trust me. It's a different code of life, everything. Maybe the 90s generation is the one fucking shit up. 90s generation I felt bad for. A lot of shit started in there. Word. Like, for real. And it's been downhill since. It took 30 years for everybody to get on page and recognize it. Yep. I'm teaching my kids the pre-internet days of life. Cool. But how many parents aren't? You know what I mean? And it's not the internet, like so much. It's how and what you say around your kid that, you know what I mean, raises them to look for things on the information superhighway, the internet. And then there's that. This generation, you know, you gotta be cool. Oh, you don't have Facebook or whatever, you know. Oh, who doesn't have Facebook? And I'll try to belittle each other for that. Or you don't have views, you don't have subs. Oh my God. Right. I got a guy that's damn near about to turn 50, or at least looks it, and is making approaches to me like that, like, you know, today's generation of children. Ay. But, so yeah, that's not. And mind you, it's all us, huh? Common folk, fucking with that information. But the government has had it for a decade or more. I think they know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah. You know, come back full circle. Yeah, we're under the microscope. Tests are being ran. Comply. Getting people to do so quite easily. You kidding me? They'd have tried this with our grandparents. They would all been marching to the White House. Want to talk to the president directly. He'd have came out front. People, please return home. You know, in a hazmat suit. Where are you? Where am I? Where are we? You know what I mean? Hey, if it wasn't for my line of work, I'd be here around the clock. They talking crazy out there. You get $1,000 fine for being out there, and you're not supposed to be out there. Hey, we got bread, but not just to spend to go catch some fresh air. Fuck you mean? Nah. Knowledge isn't necessary when you're always when it's always at your fingertips. But it's always at your fingertips. If you don't reach for it, then it serves you no fucking purpose. The technology can be clutch and hindering in pandemonium. Technology and knowledge can be clutch or hindering at any time. You know what I mean? The things you know or don't know. Like if you teach your kids, you will have nothing to worry about. Anything your kid does wrong is your fault, not the child. Wait, what? Sure, this is the other side of the coin of the food war test of Somalia that I've been running. They have been running since the 90s. Right. All that nobody's been paying attention to. Again, you know, back to it's all part of the plan. Really. I don't know what to tell you except what they've said. And so, right? What Trump say? Oh yeah, you know, we looking to have this over by Easter, right? Just right around the corner. Cool. All right? Because shit. Otherwise, and sit here, moan, gripe, probably want to kill each other and shit. Don't get back to living, the better. And go ahead and realize, hey, now you got a little marker history for you know what I'm saying? They'll add this in the history. We talking about it to our children's children. You know, the time that, you know, America Was on vacation for 2 weeks and shit. Paid leave vacation. Yeah. Because otherwise, people, that's too early. Yeah, alright. You'd be crawling the fucking walls, trust me. And more upset that you're locked in. So, I say roll the fucking dice. I don't see anything on him. Nope. Don't know about it. Sounds very iffy. So therefore, all right, lockdown. Hey, if it's there, it's not. Who knows? Just like a lot of other viruses and whatnot. No fucking RDFI chip. Nah, they ain't gonna knocking door to door. It's not happening. It's not happening. No. No. My whole point is every time someone over the age of 35 is okay boomer. 35 is okay boomer when discussing a topic of contrary opinion, it shuts down. And like I told Steven, our taxes pay for times like this. Thanks for all the hard workers out there. It's a youth movement put in place to lead motherfuckers astray and into confusion. And again, see me, I look at it like I've looked at a lot of things. Something gotta go through. Alright? It's just something you gotta go through, man. Judgment's been passed. They passed the law. What you gonna do? What you wanna do? Riot in the streets? You finally ready? This is it? It so what happened in the last group and batch of people that attempted to riot against the government in multiple cities. Like that wasn't, a small thing. The whole Occupy movement and everything else thereafter. Haven't heard much from that these days, have you? Funny. Military hasn't been needed. Of course, needed to show you that, we got guns. Yeah, bring in the tanks, because that makes sense. Completely. We're within city limits. Bring in the big 150 millimeter round guns. No. It's all for the show. Oh shit, oh my god, get inside. Tanks, Humvees, squads, guns. What are they up to? What are they doing? Are they finding the coronavirus? And they're making sure none of us are rallying. That's it. This youth don't know nothing but drugs and pills. Well, that's what we were saying. And thus, making it that much more easier for the government to step in and take control on things. Motherfuckers won't help their own family. You think people protest for strangers? Funny, I could say yeah. Right. They don't even do it for their fam, but they'll raise all the hell in a protest about this. People have jumped out of certain windows of the building with no parachutes. Opiates, lean, heroin, dirty carts, toxic pesticide, herb, GMO cannabis, lions, tigers, bears, oh my. 3 bowls of porridge. Thing is, okay, here's uncontested assembly of facts. The human race, us, has survived and lived through Jesus and so many other things to this point. To me, I mean, I've been off the grid type shit, but every year for the last 10 years, it's, get the shots because there's this flu or and then it's just this time, they really went to town with the show. You know what I mean? Again, I don't know exactly what, but what I do know is what I see. And I don't see any deep incursion, any deep spread. I see deeply that people are, indoors. Okay. There's not an ambulance flying back and forth for all this. Nah, there's not, no. And every time there's a heard case of it, it's over there. Like, well, yeah, I heard that, they've got a case, a couple cases up north, a few down south. Had nothing immediate here. No, we're good here. Oh, okay, right. And I imagine up north, they got some cases. I heard they got a couple cases down there in Denver. They got a couple cases down there south. There's a few cases around here too. Where we at? No. Couple counties over. Okay, all right. I don't know. What's this? Humans have been on Earth for 200,000 years, give or take, by carbon dating. That's a lot of asteroids and carbon impacts. This influenza ain't gonna do it. Right. In my humble opinion. I share that humble opinion. I'm just saying, we've been through shit, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be alright. We'll be alright. I swear, I said I was gonna wait a week. I did. Okay. So, 14 days later. It's been around longer than that. I'm just running my 14 days thing here. So, anybody would explain to me why in these 14 days, the 14th day here, I mean, the day isn't over, right? But it's prime time. How come none of our fellow streamers have been reported with the flu? Or just, it's a fucking pandemic. It's an epidemic. Really, honestly, when things are like that, then we should know. Somebody, I don't know. Anybody? All the streamers, whether you like them or not, they still there. Seem to be short of breath, fever, but yet still streaming. Coughing uncontrollably, violently. No? Nobody's caught any footage yet? And we are a small representation, but still in so a representation of the world, if you will, because we come from it's international platform. Forget different walks of life, but go with the walks of life too. No. I'm willing to bet you just, maybe not you, but if anyone, they know someone that knows someone that, you know what I'm saying, is dealing with that, so to speak. You know. But I mean, what you know, no, nothing? Anybody? Yeah. I find that oddly understandable. I'm out here. Right? My job puts me on the front line. I'm an essential worker. I have not come in contact with anyone with those symptoms. Or that's like, yeah, I'm going, I think I got it. And nothing, none of that, none of that, none of that, none of that, none of that. Just a lot of people, as I've been saying, worried about that. Oh yeah, that's that's everybody. That's all of us. That's the common fact that we share right then and there. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a cold that's blanketing the planet. We got streamers from all around the planet, but not near one of us got it. Even if you get it, it's not an instant death. It's not an instant death sentence. Relax, get fluids, take a few vitamins, binge on some Netflix. Yeah, that's the regular when you get a cold anyway. So why everybody panicking? Oh, because the government said go to fucking side and said, you know, we're gonna see what y'all do. You kind of like want to go inside or what? You know, voluntary lockdown and shit, voluntary quarantine and whatnot. You be the judge of it. You know, go inside, clean up, you know, and everything. You know, mandatory. Just go ahead and stay inside. You know, don't even worry about it. Yeah, because like I was saying earlier, we got bread, we got money. Like you said, our country, you know, has funds, fail-safe plans for situations and times like this so things do not reoccur. If you're really into it like that, you'd know and be able to speak and follow on the bill and the law and things that were done. But, damn all that, just know, they're watching us. They're watching us and seeing what we do. See? You know what I mean? Diva Duda. Diva. Good morning. My friend's mom got it and died. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, we're talking about the fact that we don't know anybody. I just come in contact with it. Aside from you saying so, and 2 other additional people that I've heard. 3 cases in the last 3 days. For 14 days that I've been paying attention to the matter of that. For a proximity of 6 degrees of separation. So, what the fuck I'm talking about, dude, it's what I've been talking about. But, you say your friend's mom got it and died. This shit is real. My condolences to you and your friend on the loss. I'm not going to speak anything beyond that. That's got to be the first that I've heard. So, Okay. But as it was pushed before, right, all entitled to our own opinions. So, back to it. It's weird because it's the first global crisis since World War II that everyone's a part of, staged or not. Ain't just my friends, Mom. It's many. So, it's widespread where you're at because here, where these people are at, here, it's where I'm at. We're number 5. 5-4 on the list. And I'm speaking from experience around here. Now, without information, there's nothing that can be said. But with information, there's a lot that can be said. This is the information I have. This is what I have to report on the matter. But I said that as well when Furry Slippers made mention day before yesterday, a few days back. It's more widespread in Europe, right? Here, it's spread as well, but it's more widespread in Europe, right? It had time to develop there way before it got over here. Someone got on a plane and brought it here. The need for panic is unnecessary. Heart disease kills 600,000 a year in the U.S. globally. It's not even 20,000 from COVID-19. London had many cases. The world has many cases. New York. Are you serious? Yeah, New York is one of the hit spots here. I'm talking about, Europe. Like, you guys. Now, as far as New York, I haven't seen or heard personally yet again, and still anybody I know came down with it. Say it again. But this isn't the flu. It's a novel virus, animal to human. Well, back to where I was saying, as far as our economy here, I don't know about Europe. I don't know about the euro. Last time I was in Europe, every country had its own money. I left as they were, starting that euro business. And again, there are 100 other maladies, sicknesses, to stop any one of us from living, reaching, the end of our life cycle. Just in the department of illnesses. Okay, what? Just move on. This isn't the flu. The virus isn't an automatic death. It's a SARS variant what's thought to become about, what's thought to come about from the factory farmers in the region of China. I'm not speaking from ignorance. Where did that comic go? Cases. Ah. It's deadly to the vulnerable. It's deadly to the vulnerable. Okay, right. That ain't good enough. The death toll will be higher due to infection rates and more people with poor health. When more people with poor health getting it. It is terrible. Yeah. I don't know why I can't find what the fuck. That's crazy. I swore I saw a comment here, but it's not here. But the panic and the fear is not productive. Misinformation is rampant. Right? And again, I was having a conversation with a friend, and the last thing to do is panic. Alright? Yeah. Back to it. 75% of the people, someone you know, within 6 degrees of separation on that, is getting relief. All this professing, it's like on a matter of no one but the scientists have control over, or a chance at getting control over. Yes, keeping yourself healthy and clean is supposed to be everyday living. That's everyday life. So, going the extra distance between each other, a positive for sure. But seeing this thing and many other things will run their course. So panicking, and loss happens all the time, but panicking is not the key. It's not the way. You know what I mean? It's not going to get you anything yourself. Any sort of, it's you panicking is not going to help anyone else, and we're all type linked to each other behind, and binding for support. Like I said when I started the conversation, we're all entitled to our opinions and our beliefs. I believe, what I believe, which is government's playing a game. We gotta go inside because there's some cold going around. Sounds very suspect to me. But everybody's complied, and they're gonna see to it that people continue to comply. So don't get your life took in, don't get out of line, don't get yourself an extra fine. Handle, and let's see, gotta see where this goes. Awareness is sky that may stem spread, hopefully. Hasty decisions are made in times of fear, right? I say be scared. Maybe people will listen. What's the point in being scared of something you can't do anything about? Tell me the benefit in that. Being scared of something you can't do anything about. Like you're completely like just about there and there, helpless against this. Every last one of us. So what's the point in being scaring yourself? Like what's the positive out of that? Tell me that. Because if we're all jumping out the window for health awareness, my people, well, this should have been something that we should have been scared about a long time ago. Somewhere in fucking health class, back in high school, whenever that was for you. Whoever. Should have been real scared since then and became a biologist to bring about some cures. No, you were like, damn all that, I'm good. And went on living. I ain't. You, me, everybody else, you know, except for people that it did scare. And what's the going rate of time windows these days for vaccines and cures? And they already had it. They already had it, and this is all just one big test. I missed that one before that. You said youngest here was 21. That was Elfie. You know, okay, and then there's the misinformation. You know, it only affects elderly and young, but not, you know, and then in the middle age, you'll just get sick and then get over it. But then you're hearing accounts of all ages of life being, you know, lost. I tell you what, I got everybody scared and focusing on death.
I'll be back.
Y'all rolling out?
Mm-hmm. Need some air.
I was about to roll out soon.
Oh.
You taking the car?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Keys. Come out real quick.
Yep, yep. Well, two people. fucking doors now. It's more powerful. It's powerful motion when it. If you gotta fight. Hey. You going on the block run? I had to anyway. So. Six. Taking the car. On my course with that before. I don't have an option for the car, so continue the convo. See you on here shortly. Okay, Google, play Chill Hop.
Okay, playing Blossom Chill Hop Essentials. Spring 2020 chill hip hop beats to relaxed on YouTube Music.
Yeah, my shit wasn't keeping up with the conversation. This music though, that's what I thought when I walked back in. I was like, oh my god, what is Boo Boo got y'all lined up for right now? Like, hold on, but wait, y'all on the sparkly beats. Alexander, what's going on, man? How you doing, good sir? And I see that y'all been involved in your own conversation. Thanks for being mature in my absence. Well, not like you guys would have been immature for the ones that have been conversating for that matter. So, can we just skip to the next one? The Jazz Cafe. Should be a little better. I've never met anyone in my whole life as strong as him. He's my hero. Oh, thanks. Really? Seriously? I know you're referring to a family members out there that talk about me. Welcome back. Yeah. But I do hope one day I'm spoken as highly of in such high regard. Not by any of you. Well, I mean, feel free, but when my daughter grows up, I'll be a rock. He's the strongest guy I know. My dad. I only caught half of it. I don't know. I gotta reinstall this VPN shit. I can't even get it. This makes no sense. At least I'm getting the comments. I can't even get the live stream, right? Because this is one of the devices, along with my tablet, that they can run interference off of behind certain shit. Hence, i.e., why I had to go to Google. Oh, brave. What's the chance of a song request today? Well, today is Friday, so the chances are 100% assurance and insurance that whatever you request will be played. It is that day, people. Let us rejoice. Request day is upon us. It's Friday, right? I'm not ahead of myself. Or late, right? See, then they just went through us a funky beat and shit. Now you want to go changing the vibes. Or at least changing this music. But this is good stuff right here, right now. Give Peace a chance and get his track as well while you at it, you know what I'm saying? Thanks, Big B. Thanks. Oh, I thought you would call me Big Bro and shit. It was like that. Artist Hooligan song. Okay, so thanks. You want to hear Big B? Hooligan? Is that right? Bring some light to the matter where it seemed it was filled with darkness. I was gonna start rhyming, but I said, nah, don't start this. Cause an hour later, y'all still be asking for the request and I'll still be like aiming for the top of the chart list. Still gotta give you the proper truth from still gotta give you the proper truth from where my words derive from. It's where the heart is. One big smile before we depart, kids, and off to the adventure. Happy Friday, people. As much joy as we can muster. See, the beat didn't take that long for all us hooligans. All right. That was just the bridge. This shit about 2 hours long. Bring that beat back, like. And I saw all that. I saw that. You know what I mean? Just saying and whatnot, you know. People could potentially be bringing the virus back home. I think that. Along with Alexander and his fine lady, you know. Yeah. Potentially could have brought home a lot of diseases. I ain't been living my life like that. You know? But I, for one, myself, much rather remain calm than panic. I was just outside in the infected zone. Things look pretty normal, I must say. It just seemed like another day. Anyway, let's lighten the mood and play some of this Big B hooligans business and whatnot. Hey Google, play Big B, Hooligan.
Alright, Hooligan by Big B. Playing on YouTube Music.
And she got the shit right for once. We'll be alright back, alright? We gonna be here jamming a Big B. High class white trash. That's what it says here.
For lunch, do I got issues? Yeah, man, I got a bunch. Like late night fist fight. fights, half pints and dirt bikes. Yo, I love them all, so they label me an outlaw. But I still keep it raw. You don't have to respect me, you can love me or hate me, but I ain't gonna change and you ain't gonna make me. The lyrical privilege, full pledge, living life on the edge. Straight out of control, self-proclaimed asshole. And I am what I am. What I am, and that's all that I am. I am what I am, I'm a hooligan. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I am what I am.
Where is it? When is this from? Like,
looking for the next sorry fuck, rocking myself, talking shit for the fuck of it, running amok and still loving it. A hoodlum role model, chugging on a Jaeger bottle, mesh hat, t-shirts and baggy pants, putting in work, girl, it's a
Goon said you're a terrible streamer. Goon said I'm a terrible streamer.
Ever since I was a kid, so a fuck is something that I still don't get.
And that means what?
In my genes, maybe I was born to be spiteful and mean, but whatever it is, I wouldn't change a thing. It's all about living life in the fast lane. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I am what I am, I'm a hooligan. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I am what I am, I'm a hooligan. I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
I'm sorry, I missed the whole drama update and fucking Gossip Girl conference. Some fat overweight dude who looks like he's 65 said that I'm a horrible streamer. And then
a strip club stalker, late night streetwalker, alone with the boner, trying to make some money, but my printer's out of toner.
Big B is with Moonshine Bandits now. Now I was about to ask you, was this like one of your old demos or something? Who's this? I ain't never heard of buddy. I ain't never heard of him at all. Is this like some 90s shit? It doesn't have the year on it. Well, I'm here to keep you up to date. Sir, senior. But is all right? Is that all you got? I mean, cause quite honestly, let me re-update you. Alexander, let me update you, man. I don't give a fuck what buddies talk about until he gets on the fucking exercise bike and runs some miles equivalent to how he runs his mouth. I won't be impressed, and I'm good. You know what I mean? We good around here. No gossip, gossip queen, drama queen shit. You know what I mean? Hey. Surge, is it? Welcome. From Suburban Noise label, Cottonmouth Kings label. Listen, Southern Cali, white boy stuff. Okay, I was wondering, you know what I mean, which white sector this was coming out of, you know. Hey, never heard of him. It'll be before long. I'll probably hear him again. Seems like he's got a lot of work. I don't know any of it. Pardon, they're getting the grass cut around here. Alright, never heard of him. That was new. Clint Weewood, what's good, brother? How you doing? One boy, he started right off. He's sending white trash in there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this what you riding around to, Alexander? Huh? Who's next and what's next? I'm gonna go ahead and get Unique's out of the way. Hey Google, play Fragile by Tech Nine.
Okay, Fragile Explicit by Tech 9. Here it is on YouTube Music.
She says she'll be right back. She'll walk back into this.
Said you never ever break
Oh man.
down, but here I am sweeping pieces off of the ground. You said you'd never ever play to crowd, but I've seen you hoping
Oh.
to slow down. I've spent all night long, scared of tomorrow, broke my alarm. Everything's almost lost. Pick it up slow before it's gone. Wish I'd known.
I never thought I'd be so fragile.
You're not alone.
It didn't break before it's about to.
We've been here before.
I don't ever
Don't get mad.
change. I'm fragile. I don't ever.
He was trying to get a point across or something. I know the Cotton Out King, so I support the label. Okay.
It's real, I'm mad. Clueless when you scribble on your pad. How you gonna criticize with a chisel on your ass, sizzle in your ass? You don't really get why I'm so pissed. Understand this.
Understand this.
I'm an artist.
Hey, what was the buddy's name?
About my shit, yes, I'm
Fragile.
Wish I'd known.
I never thought I'd be so.
Surge, you still around?
Not alone.
It didn't break before it's about to.
We've been here before.
I don't ever wanna change. I'm fragile.
Oh, that makes.
Never.
That was just confirmation and proof right there. So now I get it. Surge just confirmed it for me. Because when I got on, like I said, I looked both ways for a crossing. Seen Buddy on. Didn't go in there. That's why I was looking to check when he was texting. Like, is this a clone or is he sitting in the stream texting to me? But his stream was shut down. So, he was talking about me in the stream. Awesome. Should've known my music.
Wish I'd known.
I never thought I'd be so fragile.
You're not alone.
It didn't break before it's about to.
We've been
Here before.
I don't ever wanna change. I'm fragile. I don't ever.
oh.
I have one black guitar. They went wild on with gold marker. Donald Doyle. Man, bro, I roll deep with the Cottonmouth King Click. What was it again? I'm just laughing because I've never seen them before. And I heard that before. I did. That much Cottonmouth Kings, I've heard them. Of them. Never heard their music. I didn't even like know who was in the group or whatever, any of that. But what is it? What was it? White classy trailer trash? Yeah, I never came up with that one on my own. Donald Doyle. Welcome back, sir. Yeah, psycho. I'm not lying to kick. I'm not lying to kick. Been to a few parties. Oh, you're not lying to kick it. You've been to a few parties with him. Covered in autos and pictures they drew. Covered in autos and pictures they drew. It was our main vein, the plug. Okay. I guess, Grandma's right. You learn something new every day. That's funny. That like universal energy. I was just speaking. I made mention of your name. In the what? Last 48 hours. Not in a bad light. Just of mention. Somebody hadn't remembered something. And I was like, you don't remember that time? Yeah. I was talking to Donald Doyle on behalf of, this was early, on behalf of the situation with his family. And he was like, nah. I'm not way back when. One of the times I came to you like, yo, man, chill. Now, all's come to pass at this point, and it's all good. But, yeah. Universal energies. Yeah, they would become... No, they would come to the east. Come to the East Coast a few times a year. Okay. Yeah.
Where do I start? I have more lives than I can count. Had one too many.
I find it hilarious.
And it's hard to remember names when every day you wake up in a different town. So be careful.
It's supposed to be
when you think no one's around.
End of times, or we're in a crisis situation for sure. I'm laughing that in these times of crisis, people still manage to find time to want to drag me through the mud of their fucking Gossip Girl corner shit. I mean, I must have missed it off my memo board or something. That's crazy. I'm just getting views off of my name while I'm sleeping and shit. That's not new. But what is new is that in time of peril, crisis, awareness to the fullest, in the last 24 hours alone, got 4 people to show up here, like, and I'm like, what the fuck you doing? What you want? What you want? It goes to show the indifference of level of maturity, immaturity. Show one face on one side, but bear and harbor all these other emotions and shit on another side.
Where do I start? I've shed more skins than I can count. Broke chains to run the race. Got it going and I never try to change the route. Started back when I was young, 93.
My family has lots of issues. All our families have issues. Daddy X of KMK and I booked the show together. The Seaside, VA. Life is a darn joke. Oh, I thought the same a while ago. My cousin left here to your state, bro. She's very happy now. I was just speaking on that. You be mad at my happiness.
I just heard on 103, there's some comp on MTV. Hey, just watch this, I'ma tear shit down, wait till they get a load of me. Took it all, brought it home, signed a deal, yeah, I'm on. But it ain't go down just quite as planned, I'm in the waiting room all alone.
Alexander, you're one of my constituents that I turn to for the maturity in all accounts. I didn't even go kick the tires. I ain't did nothing. What happened? What happened? Huh? See what I'm saying? They pull up like they left something here or something. You forgot something around these parts? I would think that being in a position that extends yourself to others on a social site, you should take up that energy and that lead for harboring people. Harboring people, not leading them astray, not causing drama, not
music premium on us. Restrictions apply.
raising panic. That's just my opinion. Cousin left him. She's down here. She now has her own edible shop. Only 420 edibles. I don't know what part of Colorado though. Troll of the year. Howdy. What's going on, sir? Strangulation. Motherfuckers obsess over each other for every week of this year thus far and don't take a break for the well-being of their own family and their own effort of what they're pushing. That shit is weird to me, dude. It's all the way where the motherfucker continually, you can see weekend after weekend, that's all the motherfucker got. Like, that's weird. Like, that's it. That's the ta-da. Unique, you missed it. I ran your request in your absence. Let's see if we could just back up and catch that. One more. Seen something on the Spanish flu killing 50 million people. I hope the coronavirus doesn't make it up there. USA has more infections than China today. You're welcome. Again. Out the blue, everybody's a chemist and a scientist, or all of a sudden, right? Like, all right, cool. That's a fact. Now, while that's a fact, should we all panic over the morning? Panic all over the afternoon, panic all evening, panic all night, panic all over the matter forever? Now, I don't say it's from COVID-19 that we all, you know what I'm saying, finna hit that common factor of all passing away. But yeah, that's something we've always known. Understand this. I'd rather catch with the elbow than the fist. Everyone's becoming a media doctor, or, you know what I mean, registered nurse of some sort to a degree, and force understanding towards this. Much peace up to your time. Smoke one for me, bro. I'm burn one down for you and anybody else included. Music. Some Gorilla Glue. At hard times like this, all humans gotta come together on God. So, tell me, is that what it is? They're looking for me to lead them? I mean, that's how I should interpret it then, right? Because your haters are really your fans? And anyone saying anything is looking for attention. Now you just gotta check the sources to what they're looking and why they're looking for attention. I mean, I've been known to bring people together since I've been on the whole narrative of it. Like, honestly, is that what that is? Is that what just happened in the last 24 hours? You can only get CBDs here in VA. It's a better blank. You gotta leave it incoherent. Like, I don't know. Motherfuckers be music enthusiasts and all that. Like, I don't even remember the other artists, but it was Snoop Dogg and Buddy. They said smile. But the bar that hit me out of that was, you know what I'm saying? This year, bad vibes getting cut off. I like that because that's been a fact to me forever. Like, this year, bad vibes getting cut off. If you want something from somebody, you be direct with them, man. That's why it spread in Italy, the Vatican. Yo, you see how they had a whole bunch of masks and everything and supplies stashed and stored down there? They were hoarding shit. That's crazy. And you know what, Alexander? I don't let up on them in those point times. I'd much rather, as I'm doing, help a stranger completely in real life than argue with somebody in a time of crisis who's predominantly been a stranger to me for quite some time. I guess what I said before hit home, you know? That's a commonality they share. If they don't have any content of drama, i.e. other streamers to talk about, then they don't have anything happening for themselves in their streams.
Where do I start?
Yeah.
I had more lives than I could count. Had one too many all night. I had surfing these crowds. And it's hard to remember names when every day you wake up in a different town. So be careful what you're wishing for when you think no one's around. Got a first contract on that contact high. Still blows my mind.
We always got our street hookups. Just difficult. Weeds this flu's cure. Oh God.
Along the way I lost faith in my idols. Found wreck damn near suicidal. See, we both seen things that don't make a
I don't know about that, as I don't know what the cure is. Maybe you're right. Maybe something in weed has something to do with the cure. Maybe it's absurd. But one thing is certain, one thing's not a maybe. In trying times, you'll find out the true core of a man, of a person. Me, I've secured certain things left and right. And this time, I decided to take a study of the situation. This is part of that study. We had our misleading drama. That's the truth. Some people haven't had their fair share, apparently. Even in end times or in time of crisis when we're supposed to pull together. As trolls, they still got time for unnecessary jokes.
Where do I start? I've shed more skins than I can count.
But if we cut to their channel and their broadcast, it's all serious and but I don't believe it, you know. I like I said to some other people as of recent, actions speak way louder than your words, you know what I mean? Now, had I been in these people's streams and egging them on, agitating them, or, you know, invoking this kind of response, well, then I'd be guilty, and I'd be like, let me apologize on our behalf. Yeah, you know, the world's in peril. We should probably put our indifferences to the side. Funny, I said that 7 days ago. I said, watch this. Watch the world's spinning out of control, and watch how many of this fine community, many participants in this fine community, still keep up their petty affairs. I went to nobody's stream and text, not to no one except positivity, wherever I was, however, whenever. But I can tell you the culprits that have shown up to live out just what I said. You know, and you would think, I mean, hey, these are guys getting views and all this and that. So, what's with the trollery? You should be happy, content, as I heard someone else saying. Yeah. Misery loves company. So, that till the end of time, till there is no more time, and then every time that you can check to remember, you can find to be a factor for people. You just have to fucking keep yourself cautious of these kind of people, you know, the toxicity crew, you know. It's just what it is. If weed was the cure, I'd have superpowers. Yeah, I was putting together a cool-ass pic earlier with weed in it, and the app crashed. That was tight. I know, bro, now is no time for jokes. I'm trying to kill off all my demons, embrace my flaws and all my defects and my shortcuts and dead ends. I'm treading water in. See, I'm past jokes. Hey, jokes. Just straight up discontent. This is disgruntled. But it's still time for distance. What is it? Social distance. Now more than ever. I promoted that and have been promoting that for years. Hey, if you don't like somebody, you don't rock with them, you ain't good with them, keep your distance. Keep your distance from them. Music. To both parties.
It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium.
Anybody listen?
Restrictions apply.
In one ear out the other. I stay in the middle of a lot of this bullshit. I'll get put in the middle of shit. Or get put in the middle of shit. Negative Nancy wants a miserable Marvin. See, like, a shark can live without leeches, but the leeches couldn't live without the shark. And they stay out of the way, you know what I mean? They be on the side of the shark, living off of that shark and the energy it has and where it goes, you know what I'm saying? What it eats. The leeches are constantly living within that shark shadow. Taking tidbits off the plate and shit, you know what I mean? Rambo out. Wow. You know, bro. You know, bro. Peace out. Be safe and sound. For sure. Don't ask me if it's questions. Guarantee that he tell you that I'm the best and I'm destined to find a snake in the bad help in Kansas City's depression. Hoping I hurt the feelings of whoever second guessed me good. Everybody talking, I'ma make you niggas hear me. Mind control flow now. Listen to your ears bleed. That's crazy, man. I'm trying to get to France, sniffing grams, hit a branch, independent powerhouse, vibing out with the fan, waking up in different cities every night. But quite honestly, I'm good with my vibes and the vibes that we have, man. I see little wolf ticket invites here and there, you know what I'm saying? Drama invites and shit. Nah, we good, man. Way too much shit to be involved with. And even right back at this, like, as far as everybody being quarantined, man, they just dropped a whole slew of games. Like, play a video game, man. You know? Relic, man, what's going on? Long time no see, partner. How you doing? Hope you and yours are all safe and everything is good on your side. Nancy B is not too Nancy B is not looking out for America. Fuck our government. Ouch, hey, too much dope. Dope. Got it on the back of the jacket right there. Beyond, next to the Umbrella Corporation. See? Right under my tag. My Matrix tag. Some shit is fancy. Keep that dope. Might be new around here, Rambo. Just one of them get elevated, you know, one mind. That's why we lighten up the tires in the fast cars, 'cause it's about to go. And like of all days too, my shit normally be Get Fried Fridays. Be a lot of dope. Trying to stay safe here in New York. Oh, hell you. I still have a job. Very grateful. Likewise. Alright. Did I find it ill that everybody was on everyone else about job and well, you got a job, well, you ain't got a job, and woo and shit, right? And now look. Yeah, man. While with the job, hope that everybody and everything gets back to normal, whatever that really means. But circulation and flow here in the very near future. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes, you knew it. Good on that factor. Welcome to the graveyard where we bury bullshit and show respect. I've been a little reluctant from burying bullshit today.
Hey, like I ain't on 1, 2, 3 pop. Like I ain't finna bust when my homeboy make the fucking beat drop.
I thought 9/11 was my life-changing moment. iPhone Kings. That OG Rona strain lit. I like you. Alright. Sub up, partner. Hit the little heart, show a little love, get a lot of return. I've been told I'm a likable person. Take it for granted, you know what I mean? So we good. Play video games? An iPhone Kings. I gotta respect that. Been an iPhone, we gotta work on some chemistry or some shit. Welcome. But
like I ain't built an empire in the zoo, like I ain't short with the J-Rock, with the homie K-Dot, like I ain't never had the allure for the pace lock, stressing, like I didn't step in the session with the 7, never guessing the effing cure is the spray thoughts, like I never had a shot, or a song with the white guy, Dre got, like I didn't have a lay lock, never went on a set of ballers with Mr. Baywatch, like I didn't meet Trav yet, like I never had assets, bad with the pimp but never cash checks, rapping like
again, being in a position to reach others, being in a position to reach others on any platform. Again, this is my opinion. Anyone like that, i.e. streamers, should lead their audience in the right path. Like that should be the wave that people ain't talking about, or you may not know at this point in time. Because in a point in time of crisis and peril, we look to each other. A lot of us have been rocking with each other every day of the God-given year of this year thus far, last year, previous year, the year before that, year before that, year before that. So, putting indifferences to the side is a necessity, and if you can't, then it's also a necessity to go about your way. Don't make an idiot of yourself. Yeah. Well, since you put a question mark on it, my answer to that would be, you can never think too much. That sounds stupid to me, as I find it a repeat offense that people just don't think enough. So maybe that, additionally, one of the ways should be to think more. All while you put a question on it. But remember, your previous comment was like, I like you. You think too much. Are we going through diagnosing already? Like my title says, all of a sudden, professors. I've been on my studies of just, being social. Socialness. Tell you a lot about it. But again, instead of, like I said, stupid A level, I'll be hesitating, pull the Euro step on you. Get them the jewel instead. There is much to talk about, much content out there aside from the mere petty situation you got going on with, honestly, somebody who's not even paying you any mind. And that's the real crazy part. That's where, we might have to re-invoke a Mental Health Awareness Month. Definitely in times of crisis, How about all the good shit swept away? Positive. We all need all new positive. We need all news is doom and gloom. Like, I swear I was having this conversation with my boy the other day, man. I said, yo, man, everything is negative. Everything is negative right now. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, if I can, I'm not going to lead people down a road of despair and add to their, you know what I mean? Their paranoia, you know what I'm saying? Or, their fear. Because you know what? And this too shall pass. Right after it, people are right back to who they were. But I don't want to be too hard on a prediction about that. But some definitely will, because they're not stepping out of who they need to be at this very moment. They're not stepping into who they need to be, and they're staying who they've been. Yeah, me. Yep. No doubt. Staying where I've been. On the front line, keeping that peace. For myself and others. We died everything, you know? Wow. Everything is fucking negative. Like they want us to be down. I swear I've been saying that. That's exactly how I've been feeling. Like, okay, the whole base is the top of the whole point of what they got everyone on is death. Everybody's focused on death and avoiding death. But weren't we already kind of like always focused on death and avoiding death? Now they got it extreme, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, we got some shit to be fearing about, you know. So, and it's that. Death happens. Right? And in the time that it happens, we focus on it. It's here right now. It's like if you were ever a nervous person, like you know what I'm saying, this could fry your whole you know system. Like, I have no tolerance for nonsense, get away from me. I'm a little dysfunctional, you the problem, please don't awaken me. And I'm that way, cause back in the day, most have forsaken me. Lottie-dottie, I'm at the party. Gonna drunk night with a plug mic, gonna try to pick a fight. Damn, what else did I? Okay. Betty and Gotti, like Ivy Cosby. Sloppy, not me, costly, rocks be spot free. But he don't know I'm roguish, surrounded by my soldiers. And baby locked and loaded, when exploded, you can't hold us. And we don't got no scruples, we did come to fight and shoot you. Those busters better be neutral, don't get loose because we cuckoo. Listen, they call me genius, I run the show. Women, me on my penis, it's wonderful. Demons think they the meanest, but I'm wonderful. On the floor, a little bit sick, don't you know? I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? Told you I'd put up extra hours through this quarantine thing to be there for people, my audience, interference or not. But dig it, right? 3 hours in, right? And I can only think of one person that could have got a tall glass of shut the fuck up. And that's as a fellow streamer. But it's so strange, my life has changed and I am not the same. I come around, but since I'm down, it feels uncomfortable. I try to hide it deep inside, but I'm dysfunctional. I never learned to hold it in, it's emotional. So, you know, shit like that. I am combustible. So please don't push me, play me pussy on some real shit. Won't be defeated if I'm heated, nigga. Oh shit. Don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? If you pull around and make me mad, I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? Americans should be having a rally set of mind, not a doom and gloom doomsday type disorder. This is the greatest nation in the world. Fucks again. I mean, if you look into the news, man, I haven't looked to the news. Outside of the weather, 5-day forecast. Here's your 5-day forecast. Outside of that, I haven't looked to the news for shit to help me about living. I don't rely on them. Like, I used to be mad that my grandmother did, but she was in on that. But then, you know, when I was paying attention, it's like, you know, they say shit like dirty oranges causes cancer. Yeah. Or, you know, 60 seconds, you know, Tom Brokaw's going to be talking about whether, you know, oranges cause cancer type shit. And, you know, one after the other, and it's worrying about this, worry about that. Whoa, you wear yourself sick. That's what you do. And that's what happens for a lot of people. Because of the news. The news itself is a sickness. Sorry, man. I'm just venting. Hey, pardon me. Freedom of speech, it's all good. As long as you're not venting on me as for a reason why, you know, you're stressed and, you know, we're good. There are many different ways to look at this. There are many different ways people are looking at this, you know, so it's all good. You know, news is as bad as the virus. What you smoke in terms, sativa, indica. Just lit up some of this Gorilla Glue. And I have some sativa, some Blue Dream as well. Additionally, I snatched up my dab rig. A little new dab rig that I intend to hook my Ninja back up to. My dab Ninja too. For this, what was it? Damn, I just had to freaking land this. They be writing this so small on this shit. Okay, yeah. Gelato. Some gelato shatter. This has been here since Friday. I haven't even touched it.
Sometimes I feel like this shit's in my blood, you know? Some of my earliest memories is waking up, washing me.
Lady French, can't wait. Can't wait till this self-isolation is over. I can hardly see. Where you at? Where's everybody at? And welcome. Your grandma, she's an intelligent woman. Indeed. But I felt she was, as far as for, you know, the news factor. A little too invested. But that's what happens with a lot of our elderly. You know, they get older. You know, they rock with the TV a lot. You know, becomes a definite thing for them as to where they would have been very outgoing, but they can't now, so they're, you know, I mean, homebound, you know. I'm in New York. Not Canada. Alexander. I get that. I'm from New York, in the Mile High City. I'm in Denver. The highest point the country has to offer. Smoking the highest grade that the country has to offer. Makes me wonder. Under a black light, what would show up? Nothing. Nothing shows up indifferent. Looks like white light. It's a black light. Same mortality as flu. It's a bad flu. Just more contagious. Well, if you've been looking after yourself, taking some extra meds or meds, vitamin C, eating, you know, correctly, you know, for all this time, I mean, it definitely raise, you know, your defense against it. They say that it would make anyone immune to it, but you'd have a whole lot more on your side. But I'm with the. I said that before I took over. Before I took off earlier. Overall, I can't wait till this is over, so that everybody gets back to whatever it was they were doing, and because it has to pass. CBC Doom, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. What the fuck is going on? What's going on, man? Shut down country and kill economy. See how many people comply. You know what I mean? Other things are going on as well. I mean, this is also a real thing as well. You know? But fake alarm. You know what I mean? There's other things that are running way more rampant. But I guess they don't want to focus on that. Be clean and don't be a grubby son of a bitch. Is all people need to do. And we be coronavirus, COVID free. Well, there you go. So again, we should all be able to, get up out of here, get up out of each other's way, get back to our way, get back to the way, get to the zone, not be forced to be stuck in the zone, Here shortly. Sounds like a great plan. Even while I'm someone that's still privy to go out there, I call it the blessing and the curse, if you will.
Man, I hate rap, but if the shoe fits, wear it. I become a
The cure worse than the cause, I think.
Walk around bumping raw with the shit blaring, saying fuck
Dead
school,
American
dropping out like a
economy.
miscarriage. I'm embarrassed, and I'm ashamed I played a part in this devilish game, making your common
Pops in
sense
there,
fair.
remember
But
a
I ain't
minute.
taking the full blame, cause most of you chucks running around here ain't
Like-
never had strict parents. All of your brain cells rotten from weed. You feeling like if you ain't got it, life's not as complete. You having sex with every motherfucking body you see, with a past so dark that Satan will jump out of his seat. But still you out in these streets thinking you hot as can be. Without the knowledge you need, then you just follow the sheep. Making sure your lame swag is all polished and clean. While your favorite rappers like, yeah, he got it from me. You been brainwashed by a fake life that you used to live in. When I say the word fun, what do you envision? Probably drinking and smoking out what you doing, chilling with
Staying clean is something that I would hope comes to most of us naturally, you know what I mean? Like,
matter of fact, you don't even deserve a brain. Give me it. Do you even have any goals aside from bagging these hoes and packing the bowl?
remember they saying that, it's coming from animals and all this other shit. Man-made virus. There's all sorts of theories, the usuals. And the funny thing is,
your lazy ass don't commit to labor. You pick something up, try it out, and put it down 2 minutes later. Then you complain about your life because it ain't getting catered.
nobody was doing the numbers. I mean, they are. But nobody was doing the numbers on the economy, you know what I mean? They needed to stop. And they wanted to see if they could. And what's the best way to have all that stop? With no bullet shot. Right, what the fuck? Who doesn't watch it? I mean, because I haven't heard that, coronavirus is from homeless people, It was created through that, man. Listen.
Why am I even on earth? I should die. You want Romeo, you're not worthy. You're cock-thirsty. You're nasty and probably got herpes. Sometimes the secret to find is to stop searching. Try a new formula cause your last one's not working. The term real niggas publicly used. And I need to know what it means cause I'm fucking confused. Are you one for always busting your tooth with nothing to lose or something to prove? The homies up in your crew. Is it because you selling drugs to get loot and brag about how you done been shot and stabbed like it's fun to be you?
But anybody play that new Resident Evil demo yet? Because I mean, if we all had science home, cell splicing home kits to figure out the solution to win some money, that'd be awesome. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some other things to keep ourselves entertained besides the usual, BS. And it just goes to show, man. What I've been saying all this time. It's See you, Tim. Stay safe, bro. I know you will. Do the same, man. Stay safe, stay smart, stay up. I'm only staying in for another 8 minutes anyway.
Purposely making the units a week. My existence on this planet for you. I ain't only here to benefit me. Yeah, we need to make a change,
So,
but it's still time. It is hard, and sometimes I struggle trying to reveal mine. I can guide you if you feel blind.
an extra
I just need you to be willing to journey into my ill mind.
hour and a half over my usual. Damn near the double. But yeah, they got new shit on the what do you call it? The Ghost Recon. They got new shit on the Call of Duty. New shit on the Borderlands. They just dropped Spawn on Mortal Kombat. They got Doom. I've been thinking about picking up that snatching up a copy again of the Division just to play out that new shit that they got, the New York shit. I'll do it later. Won my first plunder match last night. Right? I like that. Plunder is cool. Like maybe that was one of the reasons Buddy was mad. I put him up on it. That was supposed to be his favorite game. He's like, what's that? Like, yo, man, that's like one of the only games you play. You don't know about that. And it's free. And you know, I was just keeping my respect to word as to why I was gonna play the game. So I went all in. I ran at this point, I don't know, a good like 30 ranks or some shit. Yeah, last night I had to freaking download that, some other shit, to the point I fell asleep as well, you think? I knocked out. It's all ready to go now, though. Hey, wait. At 170, right? Progression. Sound like somebody got one of them season bonus passes or something, right?
Fuck with everybody doing, we doing this. That's the straight music spirit.
You started from the bottom, zero? No add-ons?
That's the straight music spirit.
We definitely gotta run a couple rounds. What's the new one about? Zero. Started from the bottom, man. We
I've been lied to.
Alright.
Passed over and cussed out. Never up nights. Struggling to keep it in the uprights. No touchdown. I've been high, but I cut down. Had to calm down. Trying to stay sane. Got up in the game and affected my brain. Never feel like I gone half nuts now. I came up in a rough town. Town made me in the town tough. KC Mo where the crew is set. And we built this thing from the ground up. Fall down, but I bounced up. So grateful the tech found us. If you never would have done that, man, I'm wondering where in the hell I would have wound up. I'm a pound pup, but don't push this. You make a bad dog out of good pit. We could be BS like good rich, long as I'm a little more than hood rich. My chakras are all lined up. Energy flowing on the constant. When it bursts forth from my fingertips, it's a good night. No long kiss. Since 13, I've been clocked in. Since playground, I've been on point. Since capture enemy, I weighed in like an iron giant with a strong voice. Since making money, you can pay me. One
what would have been 5 over since I'm ending on the 30. Please, people, don't panic. You know what I mean? Don't panic. Keep yourself safe. Right? I mean, know this. It's not airborne. You can catch it from someone else that has it. Stay away from people. Social distancing. You already know the main and the ways of catching it. You know, if you fear that much, you're around people, you know, mask up. If you don't have a mask, improvise. Look it up. There's plenty of do-it-yourself masking, how to mask things that you have within your house already that will shield you from these things. Alright? Yeah, to breathe. Oh, there it is. Intimidation, interrogate, I serenade, they do the dance, music I make, move your hands, move your hands, soothe your soul, make you go crazy, you lose control, what's beautiful, what's good to you, what's worth the process to put you through, can't shake the pain on the day to day, on a brighter note, enjoy your weekend to the best of your ability. I mean, you know, it is not the end of the world, so call a friend, chomp it up with a family member, you know, but be cool and don't panic. Above all, do the same, Alexander, and we shall catch up on this Call of Duty factor. Unique, you already know. I'll catch you and everyone else pulled up in proper fashion today on the next one. Stay safe, stay smart, stay up, people. Peace.